Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Journeys review series. Today I'm going to be reviewing episode 39, which sees Ash have his highly anticipated rematch with Bea. I hope you enjoy. So this episode sees Ash head to Johto for his rematch with Bea. Go tells him that she is currently training there in Cianwood City, and the two head there straight away. I was pretty surprised how quickly the episode got into things, but also I liked that at the start of the episode we saw Ash training with his whole Pokemon Journeys team rather than just Riolu. They got on a boat to Cianwood. You see the whirlpools as they pass through, which was a really nice touch, but the Cianwood gym itself looked completely different. I was a bit disappointed with this actually. It looked great, but it just didn't look like it did in the original series, from the outside anyway. So straight away Ash goes inside the gym without even saying hello. He just challenges Bea straight away again, and of course she accepts. Now another big thing I was looking forward to was the reunion between Ash and Chuck. And again, it was a bit disappointing for me. I get that he hasn't appeared in the anime for a long time. In fact, 915 episodes between his first appearance and his second appearance, which is the longest a character has gotten. But Ash barely even said hello to him at first. Chuck did say he remembered him, but it seemed a bit lackluster compared to the Karina reunion. But the saving grace for it was the flashback of the battle between Bayleaf and Poliwrath, which was awesome. Just to see Bayleaf in this anime was cool, even though it was just a still image. We get into the battle pretty quickly, and it was a very enjoyable battle. It was a 2-on-2. Ash started out with Pikachu and Bea started with Hitmontop. I think people were disappointed that Ash didn't use Farfetch. I wasn't that annoyed. I think Pikachu was a solid choice. It just gave Ash that confidence, as Pikachu can get him out of sticky situations, quite literally with Electro Web. And again, Ash came up with a nice strategy covering the arena with Electro Web to stop Hitmontop from spinning, which is one of its best qualities. So Ash and Pikachu got the win, but then came in the big bad Graplock, and it took down Pikachu quite easily with Octolock, and I was impressed with how calm Ash stayed though. He had Pikachu try everything to get out, but nothing worked, but he was analysing the situation very nicely compared to last time. The rematch between Riolu and Graplock was honestly a bit disappointing for me. It started really well with Ash storing Riolu's power to get out of the Octolock using Force Palm, finally giving Ash the edge with a way of actually dealing with that one move, and it seemed like Riolu did a lot of damage to it in the process. But then after this, Riolu just gets beat so easily. They both go down with one final move, and it goes against how they've set Riolu up so far in the anime. In both the Farfetch battle and the previous Bea battle, Riolu was shown to be able to take many hits and keep fighting. They got knocked out so easily here. But other than that, the battle was enjoyable, and I'm glad it ended in a draw, because if Ash lost again, it would have been like no progress was made. Also, if he won, then we wouldn't really see Bea again, we wouldn't see her G-Max Machamp. So I think that a draw was the only way that this would have made sense. So I'm glad, and it also sets up a nice rivalry between Ash and Bea going forward, especially the way that Chuck said they were both working towards the same goal. After the battle, Chuck whips up some sweets that reminded me of the original series, where after the battle with Ash, his wife made them all a meal. This was nice, and it seemed like they kept his personality. He laughs a lot and he's very wise. I also loved Bea during this, as she seems to be loving the sweets, and she's shown as to be softer, kinder side when she's away from the battlefield, even feeding Pikachu and Riolu. And it kind of starts a friendship with Ash as well, and a rivalry. So that's pretty much everything that happened. Go caught Chinchou off screen at the end, and something I forgot to mention is that Ash is back up into the super class, which was also done off screen. I'm not a big fan of this, as it was such a big plot in the Flygon episode, so we really should have seen this. And this ties into something that I'm going to speak about now, which is the pacing of this episode seemed really off to me in terms of where it fits in with the other episodes. I was surprised we got the rematch so quickly after just 5 episodes, but I thought maybe the 5 episode would have been used a bit more wisely to set up this rematch, but they really wasn't. It didn't really feel like it had a lot of change since the last battle. Sure, he came up with a few new tricks and strategies, but that's just what Ash does. So I don't know, I just felt like this battle could have been executed a little bit better, and also set up a little bit better. Let me know if you agree, but I still did enjoy the episode, and the battle was solid. Chuck returning was good, and I like the nice little Bayleaf reference. So overall, I'll give this episode an 8 out of 10. We also got a little trailer drop for the Darkest Day arc, so I'm going to be doing a breakdown video on that tomorrow, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But please let me know what your thoughts are about this episode. What's your rating out of 10? Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.